What's up, y'all? It's Ebb and Flow. This video is about social anxiety and the social anxiety habits that we may have when we're out in public with people and when we're conversating with people, any type of social situation, all right? Habits that people on the outside looking in may not really understand. They just see you doing it and they might interpret it a certain way. So this video is just to bring a sense of, uplifting and awareness so that when you're out in public, you could think of these things, be aware of them and fix them. And then, when you do it differently when you go out, you get what I mean? All right. So, when I was a kid, when I was like, I would say elementary school, middle school, right? I used to, one of my pet peeves was this. One of my pet peeves was whenever I'm eating my food, I don't like people looking at me when they're eating my food. You get what I mean? That used to be my main pet peeve. People would do it. We'd be in school. We'd be at the lunch table. And you just feel like when you're eating, everybody is just like looking at you like this. They're just looking at you and it makes you kind of feel weird, right? So that's what happened with me. I felt people were watching me as I was eating and they would point certain things out, right? So I'd be eating my food and all of a sudden I got to deal with somebody who even maybe we're all, having a conversation at the table and I'm eating while I'm doing it. They would tell me, oh, you have something on your face right here. Wipe that off. You have something on your face. And like, I know they meant well, but it just annoyed me because I'm like, can I like they're right, because it's a bad appearance when you're eating and you got something on your face and you don't even know it. You get what I mean? So, but it still would annoy me. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, it still would like annoy me. So I developed a habit. It was probably a bad one. I developed a habit as I started getting older, like more towards high school. When I was in high school and I was at the lunch table, because I didn't want nobody really all eyes on me and I don't want nobody like pointing shit out. You get what I mean? What I would do is I would eat my food. But as I'm chewing my food, I would go like this. I can't really explain it right now as much as you could see it in person, but I would eat my food and I'd be chewing and I'd be like this. You get what I mean? So my hand is in front of my mouth. So long story short, I did that for a while unconsciously without even knowing it. And then later on, someone pointed that out about me. One of my closest friends, he was like, yo, you know what you do and you probably don't even know it? Yo, every time you eat your food, you go like this. You get what I mean? And like this may not be the worst example of like a social anxiety thing, but it's just something that I can recall from childhood as to why I developed that habit of going like this. But I didn't know it. Like, I didn't know it over time. It was just something that was unconscious. I just did it. You get what I mean? So a lot of the times when we're out and we socialize with people, we're not aware of certain, like, maybe experiences we had from the past that developed certain habits about ourselves, and now we naturally move that way with people in real life. You get what I mean? We naturally move a certain way because we're conscious of the mistakes we made as a kid, stuff like that. You get what I mean? So that's one of them. Yup. So I fixed that. You get what I mean? But but it's funny because over time I probably have my phone out and I pull up the camera so I can look at myself in the mirror and see, do I have anything on my face while I'm eating? That's just an example. You get what I mean? Another example is a big one that everybody talks about is eye contact. Eye contact is very critical and very important when you're in social settings, when you're trying to talk to a woman, if you're a male, if you're trying to talk to a woman, if you're trying to be in an interview. And look, all these things are stuff even I'm like trying to be focused on when I'm out in public, because people pick up on certain things. Because I know, like, me personally, sometimes, like, I do this even when I'm talking to the camera. Sometimes I may not make eye contact like I just did just now. I looked away, Because my excuse would be I'm trying to formulate my thoughts so I could get it out to you guys. And that would be the same thing when I'm out, you know, socializing with people. I may not give my full undivided attention, my full eye contact towards the person, because if we're having a deep conversation and we're having a deep topic of discussion, you have to formulate these thoughts. It could be like if you're having a debate, you might have to you might have to keep the wheel spinning and keep going to your thoughts and seeing what you're going to say next. You get what I mean? So sometimes I notice I have a big habit doing that. I have a big habit of, if I'm talking to somebody, I don't really look directly at them because I'm trying to formulate my thoughts as I'm talking. That specifically, I'm going to talk about in a future video as to also why I do that. You get what I mean? It's way deeper than that. It goes way deeper than that. And a lot of people have this issue as well. I'll talk about that in another video, but that's another big one, is eye contact. And when people see that you're not making eye contact, they start to think different things. They start to think that you're not somebody that could be trusted. They think that you're trying to hide something, or everything you're saying may not be true. They don't really take you seriously. But whole time, what they don't know is it might just be a social anxiety issue. It might just be like it might just be an issue that they don't know about. You get what I mean? But you mean well, you're telling the truth. It's just that they don't know. So, but they'll interpret it that way. So because people will get the wrong idea about your habits and what you do kind of in social settings, it's going to be bad when people start to formulate their opinions about you as to why you're moving this way. So that's why it's important that we need to work on it. This is for all of us. This is for me too. This is for all of us. I'm dropping this video to just spark a little bit of awareness, to pay attention to your actions, pay attention to your habits, so that when you're out in public, you could just tweak it and make it better. That's all. It's ebb and flow. If you like this content, subscribe. Comment below maybe small examples of your social anxiety bad habits that you've had maybe since a kid, whatever it may be, because I want to hear them. There's a lot of them out there. There's like little things people do that goes directly to their confidence, confidence. You know what I mean? So that's it. Subscribe, share this video. Thank you very much.